Hey guys, we're on day 3 of the social media challenge. I hope you are enjoying this training. Let me know how you're doing. Tell me when you did it. I want to go and look at you, and I want to be your greatest cheerleader. Okay. So, day 3 is all about the title and the headline. When you post, whether it's a video or a picture or a reel, you need a catchy hook. You got to hook them because people are scrolling, they're just busy. They're on their break. They're not usually listening. They're usually watching. So we got to get a hook, right? Make it curious, make them curious. You've got to create curiosity. If you just tell them everything, they're not going to have any reason to ask you questions. And the goal in social media is to get them in the private message. Get them in the private message so you can start sharing and invite them to a three-way call or a Zoom call or our private group. Then they get more validation. And we need third party validation. You might tell them something 100 times, but until they see somebody else do it or see a whole group doing it, they're not going to see how wonderful what we have is. Okay. So, day 3, I'm looking at my notes from the training I just did. I want to teach out everything. We got to share our journey, right? We're sharing our life. We're being authentic. We're being ourselves. If you work out every day and you're sweaty and you have a ponytail and no makeup, do the video. Don't try to look like you're all professional. So I'm talking to myself sometimes. I feel like, should I go on live looking like this? Yes, because this is me. This is who I am, right? And you're going to attract your ideal client because you are you, and they're going to want to be with you and hang out with you and get to know you better and do business with you and buy from you. So the hook, I wrote down some really good um, examples. One was, I wish someone had told me. Okay. 3 steps to one simple way to get blank result. And another one is calling all. Who are you calling? I did a post the other day after I did this training. I said, calling all women over 50. I did another one, calling all of those fighting for their health. And then another one that's good is truth or false, true or false. That's the headline. People are curious. They want to know. So that's how we start that. And what you really want to do is speak to a desire your ideal client has, right? She wants to be healthy. She wants to feel better. She wants to lose weight. She wants to get her kids to eat fruits and vegetables. You want to speak to that desire, if that makes sense. Let me know. I would love to know if that makes sense. And then you got to get them in the hook. You need a nice visual, okay? Like the background. I think this is a good background. My tower garden, my trees, the beautiful sky. I'm in nature. Now, if you're inside, make sure your background looks nice and tidy. I'm not the best at that, but I'm getting better because usually I'm in my kitchen and I don't even think about it. I'll just go, and then I realize I had a bunch of groceries out that I hadn't put up yet or something. So it's just good to clean it up. And the training I did said, if you want to order just a gray backdrop, gray was the color she said always works. So you can do that on Amazon Prime if you want. It's cheap. But that, I don't think it's really necessary. So just think about your backdrop, your picture. You want to use a good high quality. And if you're doing live, it's better to face the sun. And if you're inside, get in a sunny window, and that will make your face and everything brighter. Always look to Jesus, right? Look to the sun. I try to remember it that way. Face the light. Okay, so you want to get that hook, and you always want to introduce yourself and then restate what your title said if you're doing a video. Videos are the best. They really are. People want to see you, they want to hear you. And I heard somebody recently in the podcast I heard yesterday. She said, this is time for auditory learners. Auditory is up. I think maybe because of COVID, I'm not sure. But people like to listen. That's why podcasts are so popular. I might start a podcast. I feel like I'm being led that way. Um, People want to hear you, and especially while they're busy cleaning, cooking, driving, they may not have time to look at you, but they'll listen. Now, people on their phone, just sitting in bed or early in the morning, late at night, whatever, oftentimes they don't have the sound on. They're just looking. So if you're doing stories, there's that little box where you can pick songs and gifts and all the fun stuff. It has a place to do captions. So if you click on that, all of your words that you're saying will show up on your picture. And that is wonderful. Whenever you do stories, try to make sure to include the captions or at least type out a couple of words that are the key points because often they're not listening. Okay. So we want to hit all the senses. We want to make this easy for people to connect with you, whether listening, seeing, reading, whatever it is. Okay. So that is what I want you to do today, guys, is work on your hook. Work on your hook. And if you go live, another thing, I think I've said it before, and you probably know this, but don't just sit there and wait for people to show up. Just speak as if you have a million people because usually the magic happens in the replay. Okay. It happens in the replay. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there. I was thinking there's at my new level in the company, I have to read reports. I have to look at numbers, and that's not my favorite thing to do. I would rather talk to people all day long. I love talking to people. But now where I am, I've got to do the hard things, and it's taking me out of my comfort zone. So whatever is hard for you, that's just God's way of saying it's time to grow so he can do bigger things through you, so he can do more things through you. And as you do the hard things and make some messes and stumble and fail a few times, as you do that, you're getting stronger and you're becoming a better leader so that you can help the new people who come up under you. It's a wonderful thing, guys. So I love you and I believe in you. And if I can help you in any way, reach out. And I want to see what kind of hooks you use. Get out your hooks. Come on, we got a hook, hook, hook. Love y'all. Bye.